Assalamu alaikum guys, what's up and welcome back to our DTM career mode. This time we are at the Motorpark Oschersleben for, I can't remember what round it is now, but after our antics last time out in Brno, where we managed to pick up a win in dominant fashion, can we do the same here? Our driving has improved a fair bit, and without further ado, here we are in qualifying. So let me get my head down. I've just turned on the game today just now and we're going straight in for a hot lap. Gonna let the car roll in. And now we're back on the throttle entirely. Gonna let the car come out nice and easy on the exit of turn 2. Braking a bit too late, leading the throttle in, back full on the throttle about midway through the corner. And now down the straight. It's flat out through both of these left-handers. Or all three of the left-handers if you can get it right, but we end up doing a little lift. Roll the car into the corner, back on the power. Now this is where you can gain so much time. Oh, we take the curb on the right-hand part of it, which knocks the car out slightly, makes the car lose its balance. Dabbing on the brake into the left, into the right, and then back on the power for the left-hander, flat out as we enter the penultimate corner. Use as much road as you can for the final corner. We end up running a bit wide, but no invalidated lap time. So 106.5, we've got another 2 laps. Remember back to Brno and Spa where we didn't do all of our laps and it costed us big time. So we'll try not to make that mistake again. We're going to go for a nice late apex. But we end up clipping the curb and it knocks us wide, and that's our lap time over. But let's just get our heads down now and try to push as much as possible. We want to make that super pole, flat out this time through the triple left-hander. But as I was saying, we want to make the super pole, or the, what's the term for it? Super pole shootout? Top 10 shootout essentially. So anyway, coming into the final section of the track now. I feel like it's going to be a difficult race. It's going to be hard to nail every lap. But we're back on the power now. We get a decent run through the final corner. We're going to pull it back to the right to start our our second lap. How late do we dare brake? Very late is the answer. Gonna roll it in. Just a quick dab on the brakes now. Fully back out on that power. Around the corner we go. And now we're entering the second hairpin. Gonna use a little bit of cheeky diagonal braking. We clip the curb, but it's fine. Not gonna affect us too much. Now back on full power as we enter once again the triple left-hander for possibly the last time in qualifying. Gotta get on the brakes just as we go past the apex to that final left-hander. Now how quick do we dare take it? Oh, it's just a lift. Oh, we understeer through the right-hander. That's going to cost us about 3/4 of a second. Not too bad, not too shabby though. Overall it's been a decent lap. And we've run wide, we've completely messed it up. Can we keep it going? It was all looking so promising, but there we go. It's not far off. We definitely could have gotten the 105s, but that's a slow lap. What? How? That makes no sense to me, but there we go. We're in the super pole, and we have so much pace. We can definitely get a 105, so all we have to do is string a lap together. We seem to have so much pace here. Gonna hold it nice and tight round this long right-hander of turn, I guess that's turn 2. We're now approaching turn 3. We clip the curve a bit, that shouldn't affect us too much. Gonna use as much of the entry, and we've completely messed up this lap so far. Let's get our heads down, see what we can do to try and make up for it. And we just can't string this lap together. just been one of those, I guess. Hopefully we can try to make up some time, but every time I try to find more time, I end up losing time. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes you just need to be smooth and consistent and not over push your car. Again, a really shabby lap. Somehow that doesn't put us in last, but we are in the top 10, and that means we've got a really good chance for the race now. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a decent start off the line. We've had bad starts recently, and it's another bad start. We're going to drop 1 place, 2 places. We're moving over to the inside. There's a lot of space on the outside under brakes. Can we go for anything? Or we get a big bit of a punt now around the outside through turn 2. No, not going to be able to make anything work. We're in 9th place, but down the inside we're going to go. We gain 2 places. Can we gain a 3rd on the exit? I think. No, we're going to have to back out of it, and we're going to slot in behind Frentzen. Oh, we had a cheeky little look, but we have to back out. Okay. If I get spun next time, I'm just going to keep on racing. Right, from now on in the championship, any accidents, we have to drive through them. We're going to move to the inside this time. It may not have been the best choice. We're down to 10th already. Oh. Just can't quite hold it. It's a much worse start than we had last time. We're going to hold it down the inside. We're going to take back 10th place. Oh, I did not realise he was still on my outside. I do apologise for that one. Used up all the entry. We're going to get a decent run, but we can't quite find anything on the exit. Oh. A little bit of a coming together. We just had so much more exit speed, but we're down in 10th place now. Right on the tail of, what's this guy's name? Just can't find any way through at the minute. We're going to have to set off the 10th for a little while longer. Let's see if we can get a decent lap time going. But this guy in 10th is falling off the tail of those guys up ahead. Oh, and we run wide. 11th place is going to try to find a way through down our inside. And he somehow is able to find the traction with the tighter line through turn 2. But we're able to hold on to our position. Little bit of a lift, that's fine. Tom Keach has caught back up to 8th place, so this is good. There's a little lift through the chicane this time round, and it just means that the car's a bit more stable. First place is starting to pull away at the front of the pack. And we get a much better exit this time, however, we are unfortunately on the outside. Can we get a cut back? We're going to go for the inside. We dive it down into the final corner. We're going to make the move work up into 9th place as we enter the 3rd lap of the race here at Motorpark, Oschersleben. We run wide, but we will be able to get a nice late apex. Doesn't quite work, so it seems that it's much better just to hold it nice and tight through turn 2. Oh, tyres screeching through turn 3. Anyway, through 4, 5 and 6 we go. We're going to give it a little lift as usual. Just about enough. We almost ran too wide. But we're right on the tail of 8th place now. Can we pull off the same move that we did last time? Again, a little coming together, but won't affect us too much. Once again, exactly the same way as before, but the Audi's going to brake later than us. Down the inside we go once again into the final corner, and we gain yet another position. It's the same stuff as last lap. Let's try to do it once again, the exact same thing. This time we take a tighter line, but it doesn't really seem to work for us that well as it does for the AI. That being said, we're pulling away from the guy behind. Let's see if we can catch up to Frentzen. Little bit of a lift through the second left-hander. Means that the car's more planted for the rest of the section, but it's a decent run through the long right-hander. And now, we cut the curve just a little bit, but it's fine. Wasn't really gaining. I don't really think it's a corner car. It's just using up the curve. Not something I'd want to do every lap because I feel like I could mess it up way too easily. Once again, we're on the outside of someone entering the penultimate corner, and we're going to move over to the inside once again, and we're going to move up into 7th place. Textbook stuff from us, and we're 105.2. We said we were capable of that in qualifying, and we have finally. We run wide. We're going to get the power on as early as possible, and it's all good so far. Fitting the curve shouldn't affect us too much, but once again, hunting down 6th, and it's probably going to be a move in the exact same style that we did it last time. We touch the grass as we enter the right-hander. We take a much tighter line than those guys up ahead, but we're able to find the pace with speed or bit of contact as we go for that riding over the curb as we did last lap. Unfortunately, this time we ride into the back of the car ahead. We're still going to go down the inside. The contact with the black Audi has compromised us massively. So I think these guys up ahead, when they go into that first turn, they brake much later. But anyway, we've dropped that position down. Unfortunately, we messed it up. No one to blame but ourselves there. Here we go once again. Hacking behind us, and we're starting to make a lot of mistakes now. We really need to get our head down and back in the game. We just always come out on the wrong side of these guys. We're going to dive in the pits. Okay, my plan is to get out in some clear air, put in some quick laps, so that when the others come out of the pits, we'll be able to jump them. We're pitting early, and I just hope that the tyres can last 9 laps. I don't know, but I'm making mistakes, and I think I needed to do a reset, and this felt like the best way for me. We were starting to drop down the order. It's taking us too long to find a way through some of the guys up ahead, so there we go. We're out with 8 laps remaining, so I'm pretty sure it's doable considering our tyres were still green when we pitted, so maybe our tyres will be a little bit yellow when we pit this time by the end of the race, but it should all be good. But now we can really start to put the hammer down. We will have to overtake that guy up ahead, I'm fairly certain of that. Whoa, we really get the power down, but look how much we're closing in. And watch how much we'll catch through this section. This is going to be the first time we're going to get this section clear to ourselves. And it feels so nice. In fact, the first time we're going to get that right-hander clear to ourselves since super pole qualifying. Come on, let's go for a 104 this time round. I feel like we have the pace, so let's really try to nail a lap in. Oh, it feels beautiful. And really good run through turns 1 and 2. Somehow we're not gaining time on those guys behind. I don't get how, but there you go. Oh, that was lovely. We're actually falling back from the guy ahead. How? This is going to be a really quick lap as well. And we're actually losing time to the guy ahead. Okay, 106.0. Fair, there's more time. We're just struggling for pace right now. Try to get our heads down. These guys, maybe they were like 7th and stuff before they pitted, so if that was the case, we still have a really good chance, but we're going to go for a late apex this time round through the long right-hander. Still have to wait for the other guys around to pit. Yeah, a decent run this time out, and it looks like it's already a much quicker lap time, 105.4. And actually we're going to jump ahead of one of the guys who are second in the championship, and they were running second and third, while we were down in like 8th or something. So really good so far from us. In fact, that guy ahead, he may be the leader of the race after all the pit stops are made. So we're going to have to wait and see regarding that, but things are starting to look a little bit better for us. I may just have to be defending come the end of the race. Whoa. Make a bit of a mistake through the chicane, and we're just losing that little bit of time every single lap. Flat out through the right-hander. Use as much of the entry tarmac as you can. Right, one of the silver guys is coming out of the pits in just a second. We're going to jump all of them. I haven't looked up to see the position yet. We're in 7th. So that's not actually too bad, 7th place. In fact, the guy ahead, I reckon he's first. We might be battling for second here with the undercut. But I think we're going to have to battle like crazy to hold on to this position. We completely messed it up that time round. We lost control of the car. We weren't trying to force him out wide, but everything just kind of pumped up. And once again, we're starting to feel like the tyres are going. Even though it says that they're green, it does feel like they're just that little bit off. And we've really lost our rhythm now. Come on, we need to get our heads down. How many people are in the pits? Come on, please be a lot, please be a lot. No one's in the pits. Oh, damn it. It's the first sector where we're slow. We're starting to get a bit of a train of cars behind us. Oh, every time we touch that curve, it just forces the car out wide. We can't actually ride the curve on the inside of these hairpins. And we're going to run wide once again. And we just can't carry the speed anymore. The tires are complete. They feel like complete trash, I'm not going to lie. Can we at least find a position back? Terrible stuff from us. Look how much we gain on these guys. The understeer feels is real right now. I don't know how there's so much understeer on the cars. We were actually running in 3rd place. Just have no pace right now. In 8th place, 2 laps remaining. We could have been up there running in 3rd/2nd, but we had to blow it. 2 mistakes, actually more than 2 mistakes, but all of them at the exact same corner. If we get this section right, yes, we get it really good. We get it really spot on. We may be able to challenge for 7th place. Let's see. We have to get this absolutely bang on now. Okay, there's 3 cars in the pits. Fifth, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. We were actually in the lead of the race. And we messed it up. Somehow we've messed up a race win. We had the pace, but we just did not have the consistency as we run wide again. But this time, instead of letting it run wide, we actually catch it. And we're close. We can do it this lap. Right, we've got to get this spot on. Yes, I think we've done it. I think we're going to move up into 4th at the end of this lap. Come on. There we go. There we go. Braked way too early, but we're not going to brake early into the final corner. We're going to make the move stick. We're going to cut across his front as well, move up into 4th place for the final lap of the race here at Motorpark Oschersleben. Now we've just got to hold everything together, no mistakes. Literally the only thing I can think about right now is how I've thrown away another win. Oh, that could have ended in disaster, but we're somehow keeping it together. Oh. There we go, it's all Gucci. We're heading into the final sector of the lap. It's a little bit wide, it's fine though. Carry the speed through the 2nd. See, like right now we're catching up to the guys ahead, but when we were ahead of them, we couldn't pull away. Sometimes this game just doesn't make sense. But there we go. The decent end to the race. What's it going to be? It's a 105.6. 105.2 was our best lap time. And it was the fastest lap of the race. John Alesi will take the win. Tom Seach, the guy we kind of were battling with, 2nd, Gary Paffett in 3rd. But we're leading the championship still by 7 points, 9 points ahead of Ekstrom, and Gary Paffett finishing ahead of us. We had a great opportunity to extend our lead, and we didn't take advantage of it essentially. But there you go. That has been Motorpark Oschersleben. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, do hit that subscribe button and like the video, of course. And until next time, guys, you know, actually, if you want to see me do something different, other kinds of races, series, etc., let me know and I will do my best to do them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until next time guys, stay milky and assalamu alaikum.